When you're ready to begin, get yourself set up at the back of your mat in a comfortable seat, however that looks for you. When you're ready to find stillness, close down the eyes and enjoy these first few moments of stillness, of quiet. We'll open our practice this evening with Nadi Shodhanan, alternate nostril breathing. If you're familiar with this breath work, you can keep your eyes closed to keep your focus inwards. Otherwise, you can blink open your eyes now. So Nadi Shodhanan, alternate nostril breathing. You can take any hand mudra you like for this exercise, but I like to take Kali mudra, lacing together all the fingers, then releasing first finger and the thumb. When we begin, we'll sit up tall through the spine, take a deep breath in through the nose to fill the belly, then a long slow exhale out the mouth. We'll then close the left nostril and inhale just through the right for a count of 4. Close both nostrils, hold the breath for a count of 4. Open the left, exhale for 4. Inhale left for 4, hold for 4, exhale right for 4. That's one round. We'll take 3 rounds all together. I'll guide you through with the count, so you don't need to worry about that. Just focus on trying to evenly spread out your breath so it evenly fills the full 4 counts on the way in and then the full 4 counts on the way out. Let's begin by lengthening up the spine, option to close down the eyes. Then taking a deep breath in through the nose, fill the belly. Opening the mouth, take a long exhale. Closing the left nostril, inhale right for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the hands. On your next breath in, lift the chin all the way up to the ceiling. Slow exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the chin, open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. One more, inhale. Exhale. Lacing the fingers, place the hands on the back of the head. Each breath in fills the belly. Each breath out, neck and shoulders soften. Next breath in, lift the chin, open the elbows wide. Exhale, rounding down, draw elbows into belly. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding down. One more breath in. And out. Release the palms down onto the ground in front of you and come up onto all fours with the toes at the very back of the mat. Preparing for our cat-cow. Shoulders stack above wrists, knees above hips. Nice. And spread the fingers wide. Awareness at the base of the spine as we lift the tailbone up to the ceiling, drop the belly low, then lift the chest and the gaze. Deep breath in. Then as you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, draw belly in tight to spine, push into hands around the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding down. One more breath in. And out. Finding a flat back, neutral spine, step the knees together. Reach right arm out in front and left leg out behind. Stretch forward through the fingers and back through pointed toes as long as you can. Nice. Then lift the arm and leg a little bit higher, engaging the shoulders and the glutes. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl in, knee to nose, elbow to belly. Inhale, stretching long, reaching high. Exhale, curl in, squeeze. One more, inhale. Nice height, exhale, curl. Coming back to all fours, knees together. Reach the left arm out in front and the right leg out behind. Stretch as long as you can, fingertips to toes. Then lift that arm and leg a little bit higher, squeeze. Nice. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch long, lift. Exhale, curl in tight, squeeze belly. One more, inhale. Exhale. And coming back to all fours, toes at the very back of the mat. Keep hips stacked above knees as you send tailbone up to spine, drop the belly low. Start to walk the hands forwards into Anahata, heart opening pose. Melting the chest as low as you like towards the ground. Maybe you float in space. Maybe you rest chin or forehead on the ground. Push into the palms of the hands. Let the shoulders come up towards the ears, keeping them engaged. Squeeze thighs, squeeze glutes, hold strong in your pose as you breathe into belly. Last breath. Slide forward onto your belly, grounding elbows into Sphinx. Check the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders and tuck the elbows in nice and tight to the ribs. Push down into the palms and the elbows as we lift and open the chest. Shoulders stay soft. Draw the head back in space. Bringing awareness to lower ribs. See if you can tuck them in, feel the core engage, then squeeze glutes and squeeze thighs, holding strong in our Sphinx as we breathe. Last breath. Carefully releasing down. Slide the hands out wide until just the thumbs are left on the edge of the mat. And come up onto fingertips, little spider hands, elbows into the air. Release the forehead to the mat. And imagine someone has tied a string to the back of your head, just where that ridge is. Imagine someone pulling that string, lifting you up so the chin stays tucked as we rise up through the back of the head, pushing into fingertips. When you reach the top, you can lift the gaze last. Really nice. As you lower down, take belly down first, then ribs, then chest. Yeah, nice pace. Chin tucks in, last forehead to the earth. Moving with the breath, inhale as you peel up. Exhale, release down. One more, inhale. Exhale. Sliding hands underneath the shoulders so the fingertips are in line with the top of the shoulders. Hug the elbows in tight to the sides. Preparing for cobra, squeeze thighs, squeeze glutes. Stay strong in the lower body as you inhale to lift and open the chest. Option 1 is holding here in your cobra. Option 2, step the hands back underneath the elbows, push into hands and the tops of the feet. Everything else will lift up off the ground as we come into up dog. Yeah, you see us there, nice. Awesome, as you hold strong here, check those thighs and glutes are still engaged. Keep sending the chest forwards and up. One more breath, really nice everyone. Take it into your downward dog when you're ready and take any movement that feels good here, whatever you need. Slowly starting to walk the feet forward, lots of tiny steps. We'll all meet in ragdoll at the top of the mat. Soft knees, hands touch elbows, head hangs heavy. Each breath in fills the belly. Each breath out, shoulders soft. Releasing the arms, keep the chin tucked as you slowly roll up through spine. Head arrives last. So we open the palms to the front of the room and close down the eyes. Grounding ourselves here in our Tadasana. our mountain pose. Feeling the soles of the feet on the mat. Lift kneecaps to engage thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Lower ribs draw in. Shoulders soft. Spine long. Palms open wide. Awareness on the breath. Inhale, Ustrasana, arms sweep up, palms meet as we stretch tall. Pausing here, coming into our first standing back bend. So we'll start nice and gentle, and you have the opportunity to take it deeper as we work through and repeat. Check the thighs and the glutes are still squished on. Really squeeze them as tight as you can. This creates a base of strength for our back bend so that we can hold our weight and avoid dumping out weight into the vertebrae of the spine. Send the hips forward and feel how this subtle movement is already starting to lift and open across the chest. Breathe into the belly if you can. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forward. Softening the knees if you need to, belly to thighs, forehead to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold down, curl in. Right foot steps back. Lowering the back knee, inhale, low lunge. Lace the fingers, place the palms on the very top of your thigh, right up by the hip crease. Take a moment here to check in with your thighs and your glutes. Squeeze everything in as hard as you can. Keeping those legs switched on, push into palms, slowly lengthen the arms, creating as much space as you can between the thigh and the belly. Option 1 is holding here. Option 2, keep this lift in the chest as you send the arms up and back. One more deep breath into belly. Planting the hands, engage the shoulders, step back to plank. Taking knees down to the ground, find your diagonal line, knees, hips, shoulders, ears. Perfect. Keep that diagonal line as you lower, super slow. Choosing somewhere to pause and hold for one breath. Then coming down to your belly, land like a hovercraft so everything touches the ground at the same time. Inhale, cobra, lift chest. Exhale, downward dog, tuck toes, take it back. And stepping the feet together at the back of your mat. Lift the heels as high as you can, round through the spine as you roll forward into high plank, shoulders stacked above wrists. Keep the feet glued together as you drop the heels over to the left. Stack the feet if you can and flex them strongly, drawing toes up towards the face. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Yeah, nice height in the hips, Lizzie. Bit higher if you can down in the hips. Lift them up in line with the rest of the body. Keep pushing into the palms of the hands and rounding through upper back, strong shoulders. One more breath into belly. Amazing. Roll it back onto the toes. Send hips up and back, long spine. Taking the gaze between the hands, right foot steps forwards. Lowering the back knee, inhale, low lunge, optional back bend. Exhale, plant the hands. Step forwards into fold. Inhale, Ustrasana, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Ustrasana, reach up. Pausing here for standing back bend. Squeeze thighs, squeeze glutes. Keep legs switched on as you send hips forwards. Breathing into your belly. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Belly to thighs, forward to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Lowering the back knee, inhale, low lunge. Lacing the fingers, place the palms on the very top of the thigh, right up by the hip crease. Yeah, that's it, Switcher, right up by the hip, nice. Check in with your thighs and your glutes, squeeze, strong foundations. Then keeping those leg muscles switched on, push into the palms, create as much space as you can between your thigh and your body. Feel as you straighten the arms, the chest, lift and open. Option 1 is holding here. Option 2, keep this lift as you reach the arms up and back. Try and breathe into belly here. Last breath. Planting the hands, strong shoulders, step back to plank. Option 1, coming down just like we did before on the knees, super slow, holding your hover for 1 breath, building our upper body strength. Option 2, if you find it easy to lower slow on the knees, come down in plank. Finding your halfway point, holding for 1 breath. Choosing your back bends, inhale cobra or flip the feet and lift the thighs for up dog. Yeah, nice, shoulders down, exhale, downward dog, take it back. And when you're ready, bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels as high as you can, round through the spine as you roll forward, shoulders stacked above wrists. Keeping the feet glued together, drop both heels over to the right, stack the feet if you can and flex them. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, keep the hips nice and high, shoulders strong. Yeah, awesome, Alex, looking really nice in the shoulders. One more breath into belly. Really strong, take it back to the toes, send hips up and back. Taking the gaze between the hands, left foot steps forwards. Lowering the back knee, inhale, low lunge, optional back bend. Exhale, plant the hands. Step forwards into fold. Inhale, Ustrasana, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Ustrasana, stretch up. And taking your back bend here, squeeze thighs, squeeze glutes, send hips forwards. If you'd like to take it a little deeper, bring your awareness to the lower ribs and think about drawing the lower ribs in. It's a subtle movement, but as you tuck the ribs in, you should hopefully feel this core switch on. Giving you support here, lock those ribs in as you start to lift and open the chest. Maybe you start to draw the arms further back in space. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold it down, curl in. Right foot steps back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the back heel high, the back leg strong. Push up through this thigh, squeeze glutes. Tuning in once more with lower ribs. Think about drawing lower ribs in. Keep this locked as you start to send the chest forwards and up. So when we're talking about back bending postures, I want you to try and focus on finding lift and opening in the chest, heart opening, rather than focusing on just cranking it back into the bend. If you like, you can draw your arms back in space, or maybe you bring hands to prayer and take the thumb to the back of the head. 3 more deep breaths into belly. Keep thighs, glutes and core switched on. Really nice. Release the hands, plant them down, step back to plank. Choose your vinyasa with or without the knees, move slow. Awesome control, Lucia. Choose your back bend. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take it back. Deep breaths into belly. And when you feel ready, step the feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels as high as you can, roll forward into high plank. Drop both heels over to the left. Option 1, holding here in twisted plank. Option 2, take the right arm all the way up to the ceiling, side plank. Nice, keep those hips high. Awesome, Sorcha, great height. Remember, in any plank variation, you always have the option to take the knees down to the ground. From here, option 1 is to take it back to downward dog, then step the right foot forward into crescent lunge. Option 2, lift the right leg up into the air and see how slowly you can draw the right knee into the chest. And step the foot to the front of the mat. You can always use your hand for support on the leg or the foot. Inhale, all together, crescent lunge. Nice, Amanda. Exhale, step forwards into fold. Inhale, Urdhva, stand up, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva, stretch up, palms meet. Pausing here for our standing back bend. Squeeze thighs through to lower ribs as you send the hips forwards and lift and open the chest. Maybe you start to draw those arms back in space. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge from the hips, release down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Awesome, nice height in the back heel. Keep that back thigh switched on, squeeze glutes. Lower ribs draw in. Start to lift up through the chest. Maybe you draw arms back in space. Maybe you bring palms together, thumb to the back of the head. Nice, looking strong, Lizzie. Keep everything squeezing, one more breath. Release the hands, plant them down, step into plank. Choose your vinyasa with or without your knees, your choice. Take your back bend when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Nice, lovely length in the spine, Sorch, you're looking good. When you're ready, step the feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels up as high as you can, roll forward into high plank. And dropping both heels over to the right. Option 1, twisted plank. Option 2, left arm up to the sky, side plank. Keep squeezing thighs, squeezing glutes, breathing into belly. From here, 2 options. Option 1, take it to downward dog and step left foot forward into crescent lunge. Option 2, lift left foot into the air. See how slowly you can draw left knee into the chest. And with control, plant left foot at the top of the mat. We'll all meet in crescent lunge, left foot forwards. Really nice, deep breath in. Exhale, step forwards into fold. Inhale, Ustrasana, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms to the side, palms open to the front of the room, Tadasana. Deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. Preparing for dancer. Turn the right hand out to the side to make a little shelf. My thumb's at the back, little finger at the front, and the smooth side, the inside of my elbow is facing the right. So if I were to bend my elbow, I'd peck my shoulder like this. Now steady your gaze on a still spot in front of you to help your balance as you carefully place right foot into that shelf of the right hand. See if you can bring knees together. Dan, can you change your grip so you're holding the foot from the inside rather than the outside? By having the grip this way round, we're creating more openness in the shoulder, whereas if we have it this way, see how it's like closed off into the front? This way creates more openness, more space in the chest. Yeah, looking good everyone. Reach up through left arm. Option 1 is holding here, squeezing thighs, squeezing glutes, breathing into belly. Option 2, take it down into your dancer. Wherever you like, it's a spectrum. You can work high, you can work low. You can kick the back foot into the back hand to get even more lift. Preparing to transition from dancer into warrior 2. Bend into the left knee. With control, reach right foot out long behind you. Keep bending into that front knee as you float the back foot to the back of the mat. Land it sideways. We're in warrior 2. Really nice. Adjust the feet if you need to. Get strong in the legs. Flipping the front hand. Take the back of the back hand to the lower back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Option 1 is holding here. Option 2, bend both elbows. Fingertips reach for the bind. Maybe you take hold of your top. Maybe fingertips reach. Keep lifting up through left elbow, opening armpit to the sky. Last breath. Releasing the arms, plant the hands. Back to plank. Really nice. Choose your vinyasa. Flow through. And we'll all meet in downward dog. When you're ready, step the feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels up high, roll forward into high plank. Drop both heels over to the left, twisted plank. Option 1, holding here. Hips nice and high. Option 2, right arm to the sky, side plank. Option 3, wild thing. Stepping the ball of the right foot underneath the right hip. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips high and spiral belly and chest open towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches up and over. Really nice. One more deep breath into belly. Then in any way that makes sense, flow through. Downward dog. Stepping right foot forwards. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forwards into fold. Inhale, Ustrasana, rise up, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands to the side, palms open, Tadasana. Deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. Preparing for dancer on the other side. Left hand makes a little shove. Thumb at the back, little finger at the front. Check you can peck the shoulder. Then steadying your gaze, still spot in front of you. This will help with your balance. As you carefully bring left foot into the shelf of the left hand. Check you're holding onto the arch, the inside of the foot. Nice. Bringing knees together, right arm reaches high. Option 1, holding here, squeezing thighs, squeezing glutes, breathing into belly. Option 2, find your dancer, however the pose looks for you today. Preparing to transition from dancer into warrior 2, really slow. Bending into right knee, stretch left leg out long behind you. Let the left foot find the back of the mat, plant it sideways. We're in warrior 2. Really nice, super smooth. Squeeze the legs, flip the front palm, back of the backhand to the lower back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Option to take the bind, bending elbows. Last breath. Releasing the arms, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Choose your vinyasa flow through. All meeting in downward dog. When you're ready, step the feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels high, roll forward into your high plank. Drop both heels over to the right, twisted plank. Option 1, holding here. Nice height in the hips. Option 2, side plank, left arm reaches up to the sky. Option 3, wild thing, ball of the left foot steps behind and lands underneath left hip. Squeeze glutes, lift the hips, roll belly and chest open to the ceiling. Left arm reaches up and over. Breathe slow. And in whatever way makes sense, bring yourself back to downward dog. Step left foot forwards. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forwards into fold. Inhale, Ustrasana, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Ustrasana, stretch up. Pausing here for our final standing back bend. Engaging knees through lower ribs. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Nice, Alex, lovely shoulders. Exhale, fold. Pausing here, bend the knees as much as you need to get your palms completely flat to the mat, either side of your feet. Push down into the palms, round the upper back, hollow the chest. From here, step or jump back to plank. Option 1, holding in your plank, engage shoulders, glutes and breathe into belly. Remember, knees can come down at any time. Option 2, taking some toe taps with me. Right foot steps out wide, toes just kiss the floor. Then back in. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Last one, left. Nice, guys, super strong. Bring those knees down to the ground. Keep the toes tucked under, sit back on the heels. Release through shoulders and wrists as you like. I'm preparing for camel. So if you already know how you prefer to practice camel, feel free to do your own thing. Otherwise, I recommend starting first round with toes tucked under, as it brings the heels up a little bit higher if you're going back for the catch. Check your knees are hip width apart. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, start sending hips forwards. Then bring your awareness back to these lower ribs. See if you can keep the lower ribs tucking in, core strong. At the same time, lift and open the chest. Maybe you work here with hands supporting the lower back. Choices with the gaze, you can either look forwards, or if you want to work on neck strength, carefully lift the gaze to the sky. The head is super heavy, so be mindful of keeping length and space in the back of the neck. Try to avoid letting it flop down and crunch and compress. If you like, you can reach the hands back to take the heels, but notice how the hips dropped back as I reached back for the heels. So re-engage and push hips forwards. Really nice. Take 3 more deep breaths into belly. Carefully release and sit yourself back on those heels. Deep breaths into lower back. Nice work, everyone. Preparing for our second round of camel. If you found it really easy to reach the heels with the toes tucked, you might like to take the feet flat. Otherwise, you can repeat the same variation again. Checking your knees are hip width apart, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Like with all our back bends, it's really important to have this solid foundation switched on as we push the hips forward so we can hold the weight of the body up in space. Checking with the lower ribs, core switched on, squeeze tight, lift and open chest. Maybe the hands support the lower back. Maybe we take hands back to heels. Wherever you are, keep squeezing glutes, sending hips forward. Your choice if you want to open the throat. Amazing, everyone. Last breath. Slowly release. And bring it down into a child's pose, knees together or apart as you like. Forehead releases down towards the earth. Whole body soft. Last breath. And tucking the chin, slowly round up through spine. And head rise last. You might like to take some shoulder rolls. Release the neck. And slowing things down now as we come onto our backs. Feel free to pop on any extra layers. Then we'll meet on our backs with the knees into the chest. And give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. Give your body a big thank you for all the hard work it's done today. And maybe a little rock side to side if that feels nice. When you're ready, we'll come into happy baby. Option 1 is just taking the knees out wide. Hands can hold onto knees or shins as you draw the legs in and out. Option 2, flex the feet. Take the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. You can catch hold of the outside of the thighs, calves, ankles, or feet. And as you settle into your happy baby, bring the awareness back to the spine. Stretch it along and push the tailbone down into the ground. Deep, slow breaths into belly. If you're loving life in your happy baby, you can stay as you are. Or if you fancy, you can bring it back into plow. Maybe if you're feeling strong, you transition straight from happy baby into plow, hands staying in contact with the feet. Maybe you prefer to release, take hands under the hips, use the hands to help lift up. The knees might rest on the forehead, or maybe the legs stretch long, toes hovering in the air or drifting down towards the ground. If you're in Halasana, plow pose, slowly start to release. You might use the hands as brakes under the hips so that you can come down slow, vertebrae by vertebrae and by vertebrae. And there's no rush, but whenever you're ready, we'll all meet in a nice big full body stretch. Fingertips to toes, and releasing ankles and wrists. Bringing the arms down by the sides, palms flat to the mat. Lift the hips, slide hands underneath so you're sitting on them. Then tuck the elbows in as tight as you can underneath the body. Push into hands and elbows as you lift and open the chest, open the throat. Gently place the crown of the head on the mat behind you. If you want a little bit more work with the core, you can play with lifting one leg at a time. Or maybe both legs at the same time. To release, deep breath in, push into elbows. Take the arms out wide to the side in your T if you have the space, otherwise bent elbows, cactus arms. Slide the hips all the way over to the left. Draw the left knee in tight to the chest. Guide that leg over to the right. And encourage the whole body to become soft. Whole body heavy. Last breath. Easing back to center. When you're ready, slide the hips over to the right. Right knee in tight to the chest. Guide that leg over to the left. And deep, slow breaths into belly. Last breath. Carefully coming back to center. And taking any final movements you need. And before spreading your body out wide on your back for Shavasana. Or bringing it up to a comfortable seat to end with meditation. And get yourself comfy. cozy. And the final few moments to settle. And as the body becomes still, encourage eyes to close down. And there is nothing left to do. Nothing you need to make happen. But if you would like, you can watch the breath. Noticing how the body expands when you breathe in. How the body softens as you breathe out. Maybe you would like to count the breaths. Inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, just up to 10 before starting again at 1. as you start to come back into the space around you. You might like to bring some small movements into fingers or toes. And you might like to take a deep breath or a big stretch. And in your own time, keeping eyes closed, carefully make your way up to a comfortable seat. And palms come together at heart center. And as we bow our heads, let's take these final few moments to acknowledge something that we're grateful for today. Namaste.